Giveaways. Did you see all the giveaways?
Yeah, giveaways. Yeah.
Good for my eyes to clean my glasses with used socks. Thoughts on spreading used coffee grounds on the lawn? Not correct.
Yeah, like completely false.
And what happened with railways? Do they still sell Lawnhub products and Lawnhub sand at Ranella? Damn shame about Port, isn't it?
No.
Look, have I stuffed up? If you think you have, you probably have.
Getting the maximum results, separate applications.
For those of you wondering, you don't need to wear a helmet when spraying NSFW.
Yeah, that joke flew over a lot of people's heads, didn't it?
Oh, sorry, Kira. This is going to be really racist. Jamie, what product would you use for dog wee?
Yeah,
I've got to remember there's an audience that can fact check my stupid shit. Welcome to the podcast. Sorry we're a bit late. It's been pretty crazy. I've been put my keys there. I've got some of those weirdos that have been watching me from outside my house somehow able to kind of use AI to artificially copy one of those keys and get in.
Yep.
What's wrong, Dylan? You look stressed. Is it all not working right? Maybe you should have prepared a little earlier.
He's got a semi-final this weekend to play.
A semi-final of what?
He's Tom Liberatore with his hair. Thank you, Kira.
Nah.
Oh, that's a very good sugar drink.
Okay, so what are we doing? We're doing a podcast. Jonesy's back.
Yep.
Soundboard works. Oh my God. All right, so we're good with that. Giveaways. Did you see all the giveaways?
Yeah, giveaways. Yes. Lots and lots. We're giving away a Cora.
Yep. Not to be confused with Akira.
No, Kira is...
Whoa, bro. That's my soundboard. What are you doing?
Kira is not for giveaway.
What are you doing? Giving me some more rope to hang myself. I've got to stop doing that. Better hide that watch. People will think we're doing better than we are.
Well,
we do sell a little bit of fertilizer.
just a little bit.
Anyway, that watch is a gift from Railways anyway.
Yes.
Okay, so today's podcast is proudly brought to you by me.
Yep.
We don't have a sponsor still. I probably need to put an adult in charge of that. With regards to adult behaviour, we had an adult prepare us competition winners forms.
Yes.
Have you guys got them?
They do.
Can you hear me? Do you need headphones? This guy's like fucking a full cyborg now. Like if he's not wearing headphones at work, he can't do anything.
Yeah.
He's like the guy from Something About Mary. Don't touch his headphones. Oh, good work, Daryl. They got the whiteboard up down at Lonsdale. Now they can have fucking meetings. Okay, so what did I ask, Dylan?
Adult.
Oh, yeah, you got forms, giveaway forms? No. Why not? She's going to have a fucking aneurysm.
Yeah, yesterday, remember? She came in.
She
had
said,
those forms.
I've shown Dylan and Kira how to do it. They've got these forms.
Yeah,
they're both,
we were all there.
They're both across it. Everything's going to be fine.
All three of us were there.
I feel like she spoke to you about
No, yous were there. Yeah, and yous were there.
That's not what she said to me.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, because we give away so much stuff and because I'm such a delinquent when it comes to administration of tasks, we weren't following it up. When I say we, I mean everyone else except me. They weren't following it up very well. So Celeste has made some forms. And so when you win your... What is the thing? A greenworks. Are they in camera or not? Do I need to move them closer to me? Please hold. See? And in case... Oh, shit.
Yeah, see?
Fucking didn't bother me. Yeah. Right.
Like, imagine if he didn't have it on.
So, you know how we got these?
Yeah, Total Tools.
Total Tools did a deal. So if you need some Trojan Total Tools, I've got some for sale. Only at Lonsdale and Seaford. That feels much safer. So we're giving away one of these greenworks scarifiers today to anyone that purchased gear from the last draw till 3 o'clock today. That person will also be in the draw to win a Wee Bang. Way Bang?
Way Bang.
Way Bang. Way Bang. Wee Bang. Wee Bang? Way?
Same.
Well, okay, so Wee Bang.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing.
Is that meme retired?
Well, every time it plays, all I think about is Brisbane. Because we're up in Brisbane when it was just going nuts.
Yeah. All right.
Vegas.
What's the politics on these memes? Does someone make the call and they just get removed from pop culture, or do we just keep using them and then we're just called boomers?
I don't know. Someone commented on our ray gun meme the other day, like saying, get over it, blah, blah, blah. Well, the meme was posted 6 weeks ago. Like, just calm down.
We were late on that meme.
It was the best meme that I've seen on the ray gun thing, though.
Ours?
Yeah. Because that's exactly how armyworm reacts when you...
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Is it good for my eyes to clean my glasses with used socks?
I mean, there's probably worse things you could use.
Used jocks.
Yeah.
Do you want to clean your glasses, Kira? You're all good? All right, cool. Kira's back.
Was Kira here last week?
No.
No.
No. I didn't want her to be exposed to Dylan's antics.
Fair enough.
Okay, so hello everyone. Jonesy's back. So if you want to ask intelligent questions, now's the time because we actually have someone with a brain. Although I reckon I've completed at least a certificate 1 in turf management since you've been away. I know lots of stuffs.
Easily.
So yeah, I can hold my own now in lawn Facebook communities.
Some of them at the moment are very bad.
Yeah.
They're just, yeah. That's why I say always try and do your own research before. If like,
Doing your own research isn't scrolling memes on the internet.
no,
right?
it's not. It's
Thanks, Dill.
You know, like obviously, just try and research as much as you can. And when you do have to ask a question, you ask like very specific, not vague. Try and include as much information as you can, so you're going to get the right answer that suits you. It's probably the best way I could put it. Because some of them on the lawn pages at the moment, it's got like 30 comments and there's like 30 different suggestions, and it's just like, ugh.
Well, there was one the other day about thread tape on articulated risers
Yeah.
that Matt jumped in on.
Yeah.
And I was shocked at the amount of people that, I mean, that's the beautiful thing about the internet, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's allowed to use it. But yeah, the amount of answers that were not correct.
Yeah, like completely false.
Yeah.
Like just such wrong.
Just put petrol on it, man. Set
Yeah.
fire to it. That'll mold in together.
Yeah, should be right.
Okay. Oh, good. Man, Durang's got some intelligent questions coming through. Another
Beautiful.
good start to the podcast. What else do you clean up with your socks? I sometimes clean the inside of my toes, between my toes. Can that be a thing?
With what? Like soap or
the
peroxide?
socks. No,
or?
just give them a bit of a wipe in case if I had a big day on the socks, you know.
Yeah.
Unlike our listeners, I actually work 2 jobs, so sometimes I have to go second pair.
Yeah.
Questions on Instagram. Firstly, BK Murphy 09. Thoughts on spreading used coffee grounds on the lawn? I'm not sure if the fact that they're used is relevant, but thoughts on spreading coffee grounds on your lawn?
So when I was
don't
in
think
my
I've had
previous
any
job,
today.
someone used to do this and in their garden, and they said they yielded good results from it. I mean,
Steve takes them home.
yeah, he does. I noticed the Purina bin when I got back on Monday.
Steve's back.
But yeah, look, I mean, is it something that I would actively go out and do? No, but it might interest someone else. It's not the worst thing you can put on your lawn by far, you know.
Glyphopis.
If you've got it and you want to use it and give it a shot, definitely go for it. Just probably keep in mind it's not going to last as long as a nutrients sort of substance. And
What
it's
are they hoping to achieve? Caffeine? Get the lawn to
probably
grow faster?
like the organic material of it.
Because it's, but then my next question is, does it consume nitrogen to break down? Like, is it like biodegrading? Is that a problem?
I'm not exactly sure, to be honest.
Okay.
but
Well, there you go. We can't answer that question. We don't have the diploma.
they're just having a chat.
I clip that there because then you don't have to wear it.
Oh, yeah, it's clever.
Do we meant to turn them on, are we?
Yeah, I think mine's on.
No.
No.
Next minute.
Yeah, there we go. Oh. There we go, it's on.
Brother, what's that?
Okay.
What's that, brother?
Okay, we got it, dude. Butch AUS on Instagram says, can I use liquid fertilizer after a renovation, or do I need to get a granular just for this application? Oh, that rhymes. Good work, Butch.
Typically, you'd want to do a granule at that time, and then once leaf comes back, go to liquids. In saying that, if you're using it as a soil application, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
But if you're looking purely, like for me, after renovation, I like to use roots and shoots once the green shoots start to come back. But 3-way would also work. However, you can use both of those as a soil drench anyway. So, but personally, I like to use granule at that time and then liquids later on.
A lot of that answer, just for me to add to it, because I've now got my certificate 1 in certification, is it would depend on what time of year it is as well. At the moment, we're seeing people get a little bit caught up into the renovations. I saw a picture today of someone that's done a full reno. If the weather is such that the soil temps are still quite low, it probably isn't going to matter, and you probably shouldn't have done a reno yet anyway, but we understand that there are circumstances that require you to go early. Like, she's real hot. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, so that would make a difference. They've got their forms.
Yeah.
They just realised they fucked up.
I don't know. Nah, you put them there. You planted them. They sent me up.
I'll ask, and I'll get a very clear answer. Because I was told. I've told them both what to do. They're both across it. That's what I got told. You weren't included in that.
I was there though, but yeah.
Okay, so answered question, yes, Butch, AUS. Depends. If you were in a warm climate, then yeah, go granular, like Jonesy said. Joshua James Hernandez said, what happened with railways? Do they still sell Lawnhub products and Lawnhub sand at Ranella? So railways, which for those of you that are new to the podcast, was a landscape suppliers business based in Ranella, South Australia, that was owned under the Hectagon Group, which is a group of companies that I own. We sold that, which settled July 1st this year. The new owners also own Aldinga Landscape Supplies and Hackham Landscape Supplies, and they're now all called SA Landscape Supplies. Still the same management team, all the same team actually, from what I understand. Same great service, same great products. Still a Lawnhub reseller. Still hold the same Lawnhub top dressing sand. And as far as I know, I don't even think anything's changed from a pricing standpoint. So you can still go in there and reliably pick up and buy Lawnhub products, as well as the other turf care products, as well as the Lawnhub top dressing sand, 7 days a week. And I assume they might even start stocking Lawnhub at their other yards. I haven't actually spoken to Luke or Barry about that, but it would make sense if they did. If they're open.
And there's a whole pallet on one of our trucks heading there.
Yeah, so
right
they've got
now.
stock ready for the weekend.
Yeah.
There's some 25 kilo bags on there, I reckon, as well.
Yeah, there might have been.
So they might be one of the only resellers in South Australia, the world, universe, globe, Milky Way, that has 25 kilo bags.
There's a few that have gone out this week
Yeah,
throughout the country.
there you go. So there's maybe 16 companies.
16 bags out
Yeah.
there.
But there's not a lot of resellers that have that size.
I think
All
four-
our
I think
stores,
yeah, 4.
railways. Yeah. Anyway, irrigation pumps and more?
He did an order today, but not for that.
Come on, Ben. He probably doesn't even know.
Well, people read their emails, but
Fucking hell, Ben. Sort your shit out. Okay. That's all the Instagram questions that we have so far from Dylan Ward.
from Dylan Ward Industries.
It's called Dildo Entertainment. DYLDO.
How dare me get that mixed up?
You have been on holidays for a while.
Yeah.
Maybe your brain's still frozen from being in the snow.
Fun fact, it's not as cold in the snow as you think.
No,
Well,
only the snow's
Australia's snow, not the good snow that you went to, but yeah, it's only the snow that's cold.
cold. Adam on YouTube. Damn shame about Port, isn't it?
No.
Is he referring to the suburb or the drink?
Or the football team.
Yeah, I feel for him. Yeah, I'm guessing that's probably the nail in the coffin for their coach. But they've still got games. Don't
Still
write
got-
them off.
Yeah, they've still got at least one.
I thought that might be a good long shot bet on them to win the grand final. I think they were paying $34 more last night after that game.
Yeah, wow. I mean, statistically and historically, everything's against them now. If you look at past stats and results, but
Fuck normal.
fuck normal. That's right. We got new what are they?
12 immutable
Yeah.
laws posters.
Posters. That's it. We got new posters hanging around the offices, which is nice to see. Well done, Dylan.
Grand final. Whoop, 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 whoop. So who do you want to win the AFL grand final?
Who do I want to win?
Carlton are paying $34. They're a worse chance than Port Power. NAFL.
I mean, it would have been good. It would be good to see Brisbane get up.
There is no AFL grand final market. What the fuck?
Hawthorn have come into form at a good time. The Bullies,
Yeah, there's no market to win it. There's only a market to. Oh, here we go. Premiership winner. Sydney $4, Geelong $4.25. Port's now $15. And Carlton's $34. Hawks are $14.
Yeah, Hawks.
So it's Sydney, Geelong.
Hawks is the wild card, but it would be nice to see Brisbane win because they, they fought gallantly last year in the final, but were tipped at the post by Collingwood.
Greater Western Sydney, Sydney Grand Final in Victoria would be interesting.
You'd still get 100,000 people there.
Well, no one's there to watch the football.
No.
They're just there to take photos so they can post them on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, Grand Final. Yeah, that's great. Good work, Karen. Hope you had fun. Okay. Sorry, I'll continue on with the show.
It's all right.
Bearded Jonesy.
I noticed in the Menina podcast, it went from bearded Kira to bearded, just kept changing because you said he can only have 3 or 4 questions, so you keep changing. That's clever.
He's already got 2 up here.
Yeah.
Lots of giveaways, yet no giveaways won. Yeah, by you maybe, but people have won giveaways.
They sure have.
I've got evidence. I've even not a single person chose to take the prize over the cash. So we've been giving away lots of vouchers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even the dude that won the bushranger didn't want it. Wanted a voucher, and he said, love the podcast, watch the podcast, follow you on socials. New to lawn care, still learning, loving it, but I don't want a lawnmower. I want money. So, but
Fair enough.
On that, these here, they are not to be exchanged for cash. They are. If you win this one, you win this one. So. Bearded Jonesy has his second question. I need a piece of paper to track these. That's a piece of paper. That's a tape measure. All right, Bearded Jonesy.
You got paper down here.
I could just track it on this box. It's tissues. All right, Bearded Jonesy. How many questions has Bearded Jonesy had? BJ, for short. 2 questions. All right, his second question, or her second question. I'd hate to be presumptuous about the sex of this new listener, watcher. Can you put pre-emergent down prior to laying new lawn? Great question, Bearded Jonesy. Can I get semi-Bearded Jonesy to answer that, please?
So, yes and no. If you're going to use prodiamine, which is what Barricade, Spartan, and Onset 10 are, the answer is no. Absolutely not. Incorrect.
Oh, no, that's correct.
The residual effect of prodiamine can last in the soil for up to 6 months, causing serious root inhibitants to new turf, new plants, new grass seed, and weed seeds. Something like Oxafert, Oxastar, which is the active starts with a P from memory, pymethylamine or something. You can. It's less residual, less inhibiting. However, in my findings, I've found that you still get weeds with it. And in my opinion, you're better off buying a quality starter fert, like a Lawnhub got laid, using that and then dealing with the weeds at a later date with a selective herbicide that's going to give you a much better result. Now, that's just from my findings. Some people...
Polybutene?
And the other one?
Oxidizone.
Oxidizone.
That's in Oxafert.
Yeah.
The solvent is polybutene.
Yeah. Anyway, from my findings, I don't get... it's tough because, people have success with it. But in my
the
findings,
recommendation is that you can put Oxafert down, right?
Yes.
But I guess if I'm to cut you off as I do, the risk isn't worth the reward?
No. Not saying that it's a bad product because, like I said, I've used it and the lawn has settled fine, but I still got weeds. So
you think prodiamines are more reliable, pre-emergent, and hence it's more likely to impact the growth of a new lawn?
Correct. And because what's a 4 kilo bag of Oxafert worth?
$54.35.
You can get 5 kilos of got laid for $29.95, and then
a lifetime supply of Spartan for $120.
And then in 6 months' time, you can use a prodiamine product and have no weeds, or you can tackle the weeds with a post-emergent herbicide like NSFW. If you've got winter grass, depending on the lawn variety, you got Polcheck, Nominee, Duke.
Oh, Duke, what a product.
Yes. It's so funny because there's the original product of that is like $700, right? And as I do, I like to
Read studies
No,
in the snow.
remember when you play COD and you're sitting there in the lobby, but you don't say anything and you're sitting there? Well, what's that called again? Not creeping. You like creeping in the chat, but you don't say anything and you just watch, listen. Anyway.
Like a sniper.
Anyway, I was doing that the other day, and I'm not going to mention the product just in case, that company comes after us, but
Fuck 'em.
the product's Destiny. No, it's not. Is it? One moment.
I'm just searching up creeping, and it's disgusting. It's basically just fucking George Bush and fucking, is that Epstein?
Yeah, Destiny herbicide, yeah. Quite. It's exactly the same active ingredient as Duke and Lonro.
Oh God, that's all. Lonro is like the only word I've seen on Facebook this week.
Yeah, that's anyway. They all contain the same active ingredient, and this one person was like, no, you have to use Destiny to kill onion grass, and it's like, no, there's Duke, Lonro, but no, they are great products. But yeah, like if you have onion grass, for example, in new lawn, more than likely, a pre-emergent, depending on where the onion grass bulb sits, it's probably not going to be worth it anyway. So you may as well just buy Got Laid when you
And NSFW.
yes, after 12 weeks.
And then obviously don't use NSFW if you plan to reseed or lay turf.
Yes, for 12 weeks because of diflufenicin is residual in the soil. There was someone in our comments the other day going back and forth and was saying that our label was incorrect and misleading with the information, but
The label that was approved by the AVPMA.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I thought that was a good laugh. That was a good laugh, wasn't it, Kira? Yeah.
Well, I definitely had a button for that.
Nah, it's not funny. I've got school.
Okay. Where's the questions? They're rolling in now.
Beautiful. That's what we like to see.
Damo on Instagram. You need them under hat earmuffs. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like doing it like this. Daniel Pittman. Hey, Adam, did Clint give you a hug when you got back? He definitely missed you.
Not so much a physical hug, but a mental hug.
I'm good at that. Sam Hodge on Facebook. When oversowing, when is best to use roots and shoots? I'm planning to spread BBW and got laid with the seed. So that's obviously related to our cherry popper pack.
Yeah. So once you start to see those seedlings germinate, get some roots and shoots down.
Is there a risk of walking around on those seedlings and spraying that roots and shoots? Or you're not going to do enough damage to
Not if you're doing the passing spray. If you're obviously
running on it?
running and you got a dog and you got kids, that's different. Like as soon as when I did the bent project out the front of my place, as soon as I saw the seed come up, I walked on it, did roots and shoots, and within 3 to 4 days, like it, as we've talked about for the last 32 episodes, roots and shoots is an amazing product and it's really good at what it does. And yeah, as soon as you see that first sign of green seedlings germinate, boom, get it down.
Jamie Portis on Facebook. Have I stuffed up? If you think you have, you probably have. I've just put down an application of premature. Should I have gone with Trojan? Can I put NSFW next week? No, Jamie, you have not stuffed up.
No, not at all.
It's okay. Premature is a fertilizer that was formulated or created for a pre-winter kick. The fact that you're putting it down now is not a problem. And same with Got Laid. We talk about this all the time. You're still going to get those nutrients. Having iron out now is probably not the end of the world.
No, and that's obviously in the analysis something that's different between one of the things, the difference between Trojan and premature. It's higher in potassium and it's also much higher in iron. So you'll probably find that you just get a much greener lawn.
Oh no!
And you can use Prem all the time. So we have a commercial client, was a Fox mowing company. Now they're part of their own mowing company. He only uses premature, and that's all he buys because he loves it. So,
Lachlan Elphick on YouTube: fertilize or bug treatment first?
You can do it both at the same time. You can do granule fertilizer and granule aceleprant at the exact same time. That is completely fine.
If you were trying to treat for armyworm, though, you would do the
Just aceleprant first, leave on the leaf for 24 hours, then water it in, and then sort of just wait about 7 to 14 days, depending on the damage or depending on how the lawn's physically looking. Before that, you could get an application of roots and shoots down, but then, then you'd move on to the granules.
fertilizer before or after top dress come Reno time?
I love this question because there's a couple of people on the interwebs that are just like, you can't put it down first and put sand down. Like, you just spread it all around. I've done both.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's
to be
like
honest,
the same question of like, do I put down before or after new sod?
yeah, doesn't matter. To be honest, if you were following a real, like, if you were a golf course, you fertilize your turf before you renovate. So it's just one less thing you have to do, because obviously on a golf course, 18, you've got at least an 18-hole golf course, you've got at least 18 greens plus your practice, your nursery. So you've probably got 25 actual greens. You don't want to be fertilizing 25 greens and doing everything at the same time. So typically I like to fertilize at least 2 weeks before a planned reno, and so that, yeah, you can just do your reno and all your amendments. So your wetting agent, your grub prevention, any pre-emergent. Granular fertilizer and liquid pre-emergents are no-go, so they have to be timed separately. But, yeah, you can do granule fertilizer, granule aceleprant at the exact same time. That's fine.
I got Sith's third question, which is actually a comment. BYD, build your dildo.
Cloner Willie?
I'm tired, eh?
It's been a big week.
I almost can't be fucked doing this.
Nah, can't
so fucking
can't let the fans down.
I'm just sitting here going, this is the first time ever where I'm just like, do you think anyone would care if I just stop this right now?
I think Sith might. The other, and there's a lot of questions in the chat.
My glasses might be affecting.
A lot of questions in the chat,
think it's
emails, the forums.
Oh.
If I apply a Acelepryn or a Barricade Spartan pre-emergent now, and then I go and scarify core, top dress, will it affect the application of the Acelepryn or pre-emergent? The answer is no. Once that's in the soil, there's unless you're physically coming in with a bobcat, with a skid steer, and you're picking up tons and tons and tons of soil.
Would you say hundreds of tons?
Hundreds of tons of soil. A few core holes and a scarifier is not going to have any impact on those results. So, yeah, if you always, like I said, you can never be too early with pre-emergent. You can always be too late. Exactly the same with the Acelepryn. You can never be too early, but you can always be too late. So get them down. I'm doing my application tomorrow. I should have done it last week or the week before, but I actually went into the shed and I had absolutely nothing. I was fertilizing my lawn with
Old
bush.
Mother Hubbard's cupboards were bare.
I finished my white tub of mini pill. It's been in the shed since I started, well, before I started, so that was crisp.
That was nice crack.
Sold some mini pill today, actually. It's good to see.
I gave some away yesterday. Not good business.
Oh, well, we're in it for the people.
Business.
Anyone got anything interesting to talk about?
What else is a common question we're seeing?
Nah, I've got fucking hundreds of questions here. Don't stress. I'm just.
That could be a new profile pic, Dylan.
Oh yeah, I do need a new one. We were getting asked a lot about Spartan and NSFW being applied at the same time, and then leaving it for a day or two and then watering it in. That was a question that kept coming up that I kept sending to you.
Yeah, I mean,
your time while you were
technically you can. However, in the interest of getting the maximum results, separate applications. I always like to get my pre-emergent down first before spraying weeds. Some people are different. I just like to get my pre-emergent down, water it in, and then you're safe for any upcoming weeds that may wish to germinate. But yeah, you want to just do it separately. It's easier. It's not easier in the sense of time saving, but it's better. You get better results, in my opinion, by separating the two.
I'll just go in order. I was going to try and moderate these questions a little bit, but I don't have the mental energy. Best booth. Really drugs here.
See you, TikTok.
Three Brothers Flooring on IG. Best boost for growth. Really struggling with buffalo spreading roots. Ground is firm and looking to aerate shortly. Aerated sand and topsoil last year and it hardly did anything. Sunshine.
Yeah, I'd keep going with the coring. So if you did whatever coring you did last year, double it or triple it or quadruple it.
As in triple the passes or triple the regularity?
The passes.
Yep.
You could also double or triple the regularity, especially if it's really compacted. Getting a wash sand in there, something that's not super fine, but it's also not super coarse. You want something in the middle.
Super medium?
Super medium. Something with large particles and small particles so they can't bind together.
Super diverse?
Super diverse, yes.
Would you say Lawnhub top dressing sand?
Lawnhub top dressing sand is perfect for this situation.
So if you're anywhere near Ranella?
Yep. And then wetting agent, more frequent applications of wetting agent, and to push most growth, Trojans, our highest end product, and it will do exactly that. It will push growth, it will push greenery, but also push lateral and horizontal growth. Vertical growth. Sorry.
Excuse me. I had a pie before. That was fucking stupid.
They have corn in it?
I don't know. Peas and corn. No, I've got like what looks to be a rack of like
Rennies.
Snort the Rennies. No, my Rennie broke. Sith just asked his fourth question. And it says, Clint looks like he feels munted. I do. I don't know what happened. It's been a big
5 weeks.
I've been doing your fucking job
I
for
know.
3 weeks. Just bear with me while I get my Rennies. This is a good commercial for not being a fat piece of shit. You don't need Rennies. How's your weeds going post NSFW, Clint? That's from Matthew Colviner on YouTube. I think they're all dead, aren't they, Dill? They're crunchy. They taste really weird too. Yeah, they're dead. And for those of you wondering, you don't need to wear a helmet when spraying NSFW.
That joke flew over a lot of people's heads, didn't it?
It almost did damage. Everyone was like, fuck. Like, if you need to wear a helmet using this chemical, I'm not interested.
There was a comment on one of them saying, why do you need to wear that sort of stuff anyway to spray your lawn? And well, the fact of the matter is you're spraying a chemical, so you do require PPE by Australian law. So regardless if it's a product from us or a product from a big store, you should always read the label in full prior to using. It's actually the law. But yes.
Nathan Scasebrook on Facebook said, Adam's blocking my name on the telly for fuck's sake. I'm trying to become famous here.
Sorry, brother.
The team moved. I don't know why. Oh, because I've come off the wall. That's why. So we need to move everything. We could just get another studio. We could just start recording at
I think I've
Regency
asked
Park.
this. Is there room at Direct for a studio?
Matt's earmarked one of the offices, which would probably be your office for as a studio. So he's got my office, studio. I think he actually did it like there's these three corner offices, which are the kind that like if you were a male lawyer, you'd get them because the lady lawyers don't get these offices, right? Think 1990s, early 2000s, right? Before women were considered equals, right? 2013.
Yeah, I was going to say, when Julia Gillard came in.
Misogyny became a catchphrase. We need some Julia Gillards.
Hey, I'm an innocent bystander.
Did you hear the outro to last week's podcast?
I don't know. I don't know.
It was that the
far.
entire thing.
Jeez.
It's like, leave it on, Dylan. So there's 3 corner offices.
Yep.
And one was Matt's like, that should be yours. You could do the studio there, and then that could be Jonesy's, and I'm going to go down here. And he's earmarked his office, I think, was like a meeting room that he decided was going to get converted into his office. It's a nice room. And I was like, no, that's for meetings, bro.
Okay.
Let me find it for you.
Okay, that's fine.
So you and I got nice offices.
Yeah.
Dylan and Kira's coming. Dylan's staying here. Yeah, so you know how there's that one there?
Yeah.
That could be an office, but I don't think it should be. So up here, there's an office down there. There's an office in the corner. There's another office there. So one would be the podcasting studio. One would be my office, and then he thought one would be your office. But
That'd be nice.
we could just both walk into the podcasting
Yeah.
studio and then just
Yeah, at 1:59 and then get back out to work.
and just yell at Kira and Dylan for not being ready again. All right. What am I doing? Podcast. All right. I need to go back up to the top. I'm really tired. What happened? There's so many questions. This is going to take ages. Drenzy on IG. Hey, I just got your Spartan herbicide. Can I mix that with 3-way, or is there anything you recommend to mix with your other products?
So, short answer for 3-way is no, because it's a fertilizer. So, label makes mention to not mixing fertilizers with prodiamine. In saying that, I would only ever apply pre-emergent with a wetting agent. So for Spartan or Barricade, use wet, and for Onset 10, BBW.
I think I might change the music in the warehouse to Sandstorm Fridays. What do you think?
Sounds good.
See if they like this. Turn it right up. I'm just going to DJ the rest of their day for them from here while we're doing the podcast, all right? You good with that?
I'm fine with that.
All right, hopefully we can make this work. We've got about 3 minutes before I need to get another song up, so let's get another question sorted out. Kira, you haven't taken the love heart off that last question, mate. You all good? Am I moving around weirdly too much for you? Where the fuck am I going? Oh, good question. Daniel Pittman, how's the Black Dog Day planning going?
Yeah, so I thought about this while I was away. So, and it sort of goes in what you said before as well, how people had taken the vouchers over the product. It's tough because obviously it was a bit of it kicked me in the guts. It was actually quite fucking annoying, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. Reached out to another big corporation. They were all for it. It just wasn't in line with the help that I received. So, not that I wouldn't want to support them. It just didn't feel right, if that makes sense. I reached out to another one. They said no because the same reasons of the other one. So, it might just, instead of people having to put up money, we just create a hashtag or something. We get something around. I don't know. It's obviously getting closer now. It's still a couple months out, but yeah.
Do you want me to get involved?
Well, I just don't know what else really. You know, and with everything else going on, like I'd rather get orders out and make sure we've got stock. But it is tough because it needs to be something that feels right, and that did feel right. It did for them too for 2 years until they sort of figured out. So. But yeah, definitely want to do a hashtag. So
so the concern with the charities is the logo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And these are generally mental health support businesses that work with men as a primary, as a majority percentage?
I think, you go on their website and there's all these different images of people.
Well, they need to have a black woman and then a Chinese guy and then a white
that's
dude.
right,
Like,
because they need to tick the boxes. But yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I still want to. I'm still doing the day, but
my high level thought and I guess you're the one that needs to sign off on it because it's your thing, is that we can still do something, promote the hell out of it, and then maybe just everyone can choose to do whatever is meaningful to them, because it was meaningful to you to donate to the charity that you did.
Yeah.
You might still choose to do that as you, and then everyone else can do their own thing.
Yeah.
And then people can share what they've done. So that people might want to raise money for breast cancer research. People might want to raise money for childhood cancer.
So when I was in Bright, there was a charity for kids with cancer.
Yeah.
And like, to me, that has nothing, like I've not experienced that. And so, but then someone else who might want to get involved with something here maybe never had a mental health problem. So then I was like, you know, we could really like, and
then the big connection is like lawn, togetherness, supporting other
sharing,
people.
just being with friends and family.
I think we
and all that
covered
sort
off a fair bit on the magical man in the sky giving kids cancer on one of the podcasts when you weren't here.
Sounds about right.
Yep, don't know when that was, but I don't know. I think I was probably on my own. All right, I'm going to put a proposal together for you, and you can sign off on it.
Done.
Adam on YouTube, what white substance Clint is tasting off the table? That was a Rennie, bro. I just broke it in my pocket. I've got heartburn because I'm a piece of shit, and my body is a toilet. All right, we've asked that question, Kira. How's the weeds going post NSFW? Matthew Colvener on YouTube. Bearded Sith. All right, this is your 5th question. Are we going to do a lawn reno competition now that the weather is getting warmer? Yes. We will. It's on the list. Oh, what time is it? 13 minutes. We're going to give away one of these bush ticklers. Okay. What else we got? Oh, Kira, that one there needs to be unhearted. Nathan Skaysbrook asking about. Oh, I only read half the question. That's why. You ready for the second half? Adam's blocking my name off the telly for fuck's sake. I'm trying to become famous here. Tip to all. Make sure you are wearing good supporting underwear when mowing to stop the sack from swinging. That's obviously only directed at people who were born with a scrotum.
Allegedly.
Oh, God, there's so many questions. Whitey01 on IG. On a new yard, never had lawn before. Will be seeding. Should I use premium soil or lawn sand?
Depends what that is in that premium soil.
Yeah, bark chips. Potting mix. Asbestos.
I'm more of a sand person, personally. I find it's easy to work with, easy to amend, easy to keep on top of, whereas something with organic material can break down over time, and what once was maybe a level lawn has now got dips and sits in it. So
Dips and what?
sits.
Sits.
Like
Did you
sits.
mistalk, or was that the actual
Probably.
word you meant?
Probably. I'm trying to talk and fucking order shit, and
Oh, you order
You
stuff.
know what it's like.
I'll answer some questions, bro.
that's all right.
Oh, no.
No, well, yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Oh. I thought I had the answer to this one.
Yeah, you probably do. It's in there. It's in there. You just got to get it. You just got to extract it. It's in there.
Oh, this is definitely my fucking wheelhouse. Only Kaiku on IG. I think they've added a Kaiku UA on IG. Hey, did you mistype? You did. Are you right?
At least her tyres fixed. That's
Fuck
all that
Fridays.
matters.
Kira, we need to get that shirt sorted. We need to get Celeste to make you a form for side quest requests. Hey, fellas, 4.5 metre by 2 metre lawn area, 2 pop-ups cover that, you reckon? Question mark. Thanks, legends. No.
No. Even I know the answer to that.
How many
one.
pop-ups would you use for that? 4.5 by 2 metres.
So at least 4, one in each corner.
It's 6
What, 4.5?
by 2.
Oh, by 2. Yeah, you need to do the side strip. And then
You could use 2 metre pop-ups.
yeah.
You could do 4
But-
side, left corner, right corner strips. But
Nah, you might not get as a consistent spray, but yeah.
all right, sweet. 6 pop-ups. Anything
Save
less...
just $50.
Anything less than that will just not have matched precipitation. So the issue that you're going to have there is if you just use 2 and you have 1 in opposing corners or wherever you choose to put them, They'll overwater or underwater depending on how long you water for. Obviously, having 6 sprinklers will give you matched precipitation. We've talked about this on the podcast before, and I got accused of. Well, did you see we did that one where we talked about? Me and Matt talked about it, and the comments were like, "Only Russell Coit would understand this," and like, did you see the comments on that post? I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like, just because you're a fucking idiot doesn't make what we said that complicated, right? You just shouldn't have the internet.
Did you see that post on OzLF about that guy that got quoted $1,250 for an irrigation quote?
I did see that.
The fuck?
That was last night. I think I was really drunk and really tired, and I was just like, I think it was $2,500 for the design and $12,000 for a supply and install. I don't know.
I didn't read the whole thread.
The context probably was like the sentence he didn't put in there was like, I've just purchased 40 hectares and I'm I'm about to build a 20 house subdivision. And the quote for the entry statement, like, I mean, that's kind of what it sounded like. So yeah, you'll probably need 6 pop-ups. My advice to you would be, if anyone listening that's interested in getting an irrigation system, go find a professional irrigation shop near you that can help you. Obviously, my recommendation would be WaterPro. I'm quite biased. Go support the small, independently owned irrigation businesses in your local area. There is one near you. You just have to search them up. Most of them will offer you free support around design if you buy the gear from them. And most of them will be more cost effective than supporting the Satan ritualized supporters that own big box hardwares. I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, I guess what I was trying to say is fuck Bunnings. So go to your local irrigation shop. They'll help you. They'll be more cost effective. You'll get a better quality product and you'll get a better result.
And you get more support.
So yeah, like a good bra. Lads, this is from Camo88 on IG. Have half buffalo, half cooch. What's the process to get rid of the buffalo? Now, we have opposing thoughts on this.
Opposing?
Well, your answer is different to mine.
You got a couple of spray options. You got obviously sprays that...
Like that, a broadleaf spray that aren't safe for buffalo, like
Correct.
Dicamba M.
Correct. Obviously, yeah, that's one option. There's other options.
You could, like maybe paint glyphosate on and try and select.
Yeah, you can paint glypho on the buffalo. You could, cultural practice wise, you could scalp that lawn to absolute dirt.
To the edge of its earth.
Yep. And the cooch will come back and the buffalo will really struggle. Yeah, you could also use selective herbicides containing something like DSMA. Of course, use the correct PPE for that.
Make sure you wear a helmet.
Dicamba.
Obviously, the situation, if it was reversed, would be fucked.
Yes. If you want a quality herbicide that goes a very, very long way, super concentrated, of course, you can use Monument as well. But yeah.
Bearded Sith. Jesus. It's question number 6. Sweet. A bushy up for grabs. I may need new air fresheners. That Bush Ranger was last month, dude. That's been given away. This month we're giving a way bang away, which is the cheapest Cora I could find that wasn't shipped. That's a fair thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's better ones.
The first one you landed on, that paddock one,
Yeah.
that would have been my choice, but I recognise it was a bit more expensive.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking go broke.
Because we'd probably get it here and probably just, well, we're not giving that away. We'll use it.
Yeah. I'm pretty confident that whoever wins this Cora is not taking the Cora. I think they'll take the cash.
Yeah. Nice.
Who? Yeah. I don't know.
If it was a cam-driven one and I was...
You'd take it.
I was like, if it was cam-driven and I didn't work here and I won the competition, I'd take the cam-driven, but I wouldn't take the barrel one because it's just too big. Especially for my lawn.
So maybe we need to change the prize. You can't do that. We've started the competition.
No, it's the thing about the Waybang and the Bluebird is that you get monster cores out of them because they're so heavy. They're probably more efficient than the Cora that I prefer to use. I only use the one that I use because I have a small yard and it fits in small spaces.
You say yard?
And it's very easy to use on the body.
Yeah, right. Too on TikTok says, does garlic help? I'm not sure if it's referring to my
Vampires?
maybe the Satan rituals, or it could be my heartburn.
Heartburn? Yeah.
I don't think garlic helps.
Ginger
does.
Yeah, ginger.
Oh,
yeah.
jinx. Personal jinx.
Oh, the roof goes back to you.
Damo on IG, don't forget to rinse your sprayer out. Flowers don't like NSFW.
That's right. And we actually had a member of the public come in off the street here at Water Pro with his Solo 414. It was not very old. It was under 3 or 4 months old.
Oh, no, the music ran out.
And he said that...
Adriana just messaged me. She says we don't have any more labels.
No. Oh, yeah. Fuck, they did them all. That's 416 labels today they've done.
What would you like me to tell her? That was 10 minutes ago.
We also ran out of the batch gun labels. We'll get more on Monday.
I wasn't watching that.
That's okay. We had... Look, I'm not saying that we have run out. What I said was they said we've run out. I'm pretty sure there's fucking tens of thousands of them. But anyway, could be wrong. What was I saying? Oh, sprayers, yes. And he was a nice gentleman, but he said that he was having troubles with his Solo spray. Anyway, he brought it in. I took it apart and the filter was blocked. It was blocked full of shit. 99% of 414s that we have problems with, 99% is to do with the filter and then cleaning. So I suppose if you've got a 414 and you're having some pressure or some pump issues, check the filter first. And you can do that by taking the lid off, taking the, not the dust cap, but like the sediment catchment filter screen. You can put your hand in there, of course, make sure it's clean. And
Your hand.
the tank. The tube comes down, you can twist it up so you've got full access to the top of the filter. Undo the clip, pull the clip out, and then if you've got a flathead screwdriver or a blade, you can just slowly pry the filter open, you can clean it and put it back together, and yeah.
I treat those sprayers like they're disposable, and mine still works. So if your filter's getting blocked up, you must be doing some like spraying concrete through it.
Iron, if you don't clean it properly, iron will crystallize in the mesh.
I don't use Money Shop. I don't want to damage my stone. Cement. I'm really tired. Last time I felt like this, I messaged you and said if I was driving
I didn't
like
even understand it.
I'd be dead.
Yeah.
No. Dennis Deacon on Facebook. What would you recommend for red thread in my lawn?
Red thread. That is azoxystrobin, I'm pretty sure, which is what Heritage Max is, and Impala, and or Tribeca. Tribeca doesn't have azoxystrobin in it, but I'm pretty sure it'd be one of those three. Red thread. Yeah. Yeah, it looks very yucky.
I think it looks pretty. Looks like a Banksia, like a bottle brush.
Bottle brush, yeah.
It's cute. Encourage it. Let it grow.
Till you got no lawn left.
Buy a new lawn from someone, I guess.
Yeah.
And if you do that, you'll need to probably look to get a cherry popper pack from lawnhub.com.au.
That's right.
Why am I so tired, Jonesy?
It's been a big week. We've been here late each day.
Nathan Skatesbrook, I need a solo as I'm over mixing stuff in my mouth and spraying. Kind of feel sick afterwards. That's the kind of shit I'd see on the internet. Where are we going? Back to the top.
Holy dolly.
Thank you, mate. Kira, have you got the numbers from last week? All right. You'll do it anyway, won't you? You just need the last number. Yeah? On the big screen? So in 1 minute, we're giving away a greenworks 40 volt. Actually, we're just going to give it away now. I'll just talk for a minute. We're giving away a greenworks 40 volt 2-in-1 scarifier detatcher, 38 centimeters. These were kindly traded with me from Total Tools, Lonsdale and Seaford here in South Australia. they have expressed interest in continuing to grow into the lawn care market. Obviously, they've got their tools and they need more tools. I think sell more tools to more tools. Where's the latest order number? So, yeah, they're going to probably work more closely with us as the time goes forward to give away more stuff. So, Hub 73286, Kira. 3286. There's a lot of information that we give away on this podcast that you could use as a competitor to work out what we're doing. Eh? Like the number of orders per week, the docket average. You could work out the turnover.
You could. You really could.
If they weren't so dumb. All right.
Drive over everything.
Random.org. That's where Dylan goes to meet chicks.
Fuck, nearly 2,000 orders. No, yeah, nearly. 30 short. 29 short. Quick maths.
Look at you with your Gawler maths.
Yeah, mate. Maths was actually one of my good strengths.
Yeah. Anything under the size of a pack of darts. So if I give you like 14, what have I got left?
Depends what the pack is, I suppose.
That's right. That's a trick question.
20s, 25s, 30s, 40s, 50s. Carton.
I used to sell cigarettes at school. $1 each. No, 50 cents each. All right. I didn't do very well doing that, by the way. What are we doing? Just hit that shit. 72975. Congratulations. You have won yourself a Greenworks 40-volt 2-in-1 Scarifier. 72975. 72975. Jake B from Western Australia.
Nice.
From a suburb that is named after a very nice restaurant here in South Australia called Golden Boy. Golden Bay. I'm fucked.
Shit.
Golden Bay, Western Australia. Jake B.
Is there a phone number there, or we just email them?
We've never rang them before.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
But I'm happy to do
No
it.
one answers anyway. Oh, no, actually, what's his name, did? Clint Osborne.
There is no phone number.
He answered, I'm pretty sure.
So Jake is bought a lawn builder pack.
Oh, beautiful. Scarifier is going to go perfect with the lawn builder pack.
Yeah, so and he only bought the lawn builder pack yesterday. Sorry, the 5th. Is that yesterday?
Yeah.
So he bought that yesterday at 11:08 a.m. So his order has only been shipped today. So we might be able to just get the Greenworks toll's getting loaded now. We should slap a sticker on the fucking thing and get it going. How much are they going to cost? That's $80 or $100 to ship that.
Nah.
Depends how far Golden Bay is up the coast of WA. You know those garden hoses, the Gardenia garden hoses?
Yeah.
One of them to Roma, Queensland, $70. And this is a lot heavier.
How many orders has he done?
Can you bless me with something money-wise?
Fucked. How many, sorry?
2. He bought on the 14th of May and
Nice.
the yesterday.
Yeah, cool.
And his total spend with us is still less than what he just won. All right. Thank you for your support, Jake. Congratulations. You are still in the draw to win the way bang.
The way bang.
So if you can just bear with us for another 22 days. Well, no, that's not how 7 days does work, is it? 21 days? Is the last Friday of the month the 27th? Any one of you can answer that. Like, there's 3 of you. What are you doing? You're not a fucking DJ. Just answer.
Yeah, 27th would be the last Friday.
Yeah, so we'll give away the way bang on the 27th.
It's a public holiday in Melbourne that day. It's the Friday before the Adelaide, the AFL Grand Final.
I won tickets to the grand final.
That's so good. How'd you win
it
them?
isn't. It isn't. I don't want to fucking go to Melbourne. I fucking hate Melbourne.
I think I know about probably 25.5 million people in Australia that would.
I think you're overestimating the
Well,
fan
it's better
base.
than bloody that game they play on the East Coast. What's that called?
You know what's being played a week before that in Sydney?
Yeah, you did say that.
Bledisloe Cup.
But didn't you only just get the email yesterday, or that email's been?
No, yesterday.
That's terrible.
I'd say they've got corporates they haven't sold yet.
Yeah.
But I think the struggle they've got with the Bledisloe Cup, Oh, sorry, Kira, this is going to be really racist. Is that
What a
the
way to start a conversation.
Australian population aren't going to go support it because they're never going to win, and the New Zealand population can't afford the tickets. Sorry. It's a currency exchange problem. That's it.
But
Kira's
Australians,
Like, all for it.
yeah. Have we? When was the last time we won that?
The Bledisloe Cup,
Yeah.
or a game in the series.
Either.
I think we won
I
a
don't-
game in the series recent, like in the last 10 years, but I'd say the Bledisloe Cup's been probably
Like, are they
fucking
that
20
good?
Oh, dude.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New Zealand, yeah. I mean, for a country with what, 3 million fucking people and 20 million sheep, they're pretty fucking good at rugby. Like, they bat out there. I mean, even you look at World Cup cricket, even like other sports, like
Golf, Ryan Fox, he won not long ago.
I'm thinking like running and,
Yeah.
you
And
know,
golf, the New Zealander just won the women's open.
New
and
Zealand dude just won the
No,
women's
the New-
open.
sorry, the New Zealand
That
chick-
might explain why.
just won the women's open and the gold medal at the Olympics.
Bledisloe Cup. Oh, come on, Clint. You're not this stupid. Winners. History?
Can you bless him?
Can you bless me with something, money-wise?
Oh, God. Can you suck it?
I'm legally blind. I can see barely.
Bear with me.
Barely.
Longest winning streak is 10. Current winning streak is 7. So we obviously won the
Is it yearly?
I think so. It's only it's a tri series, isn't it? They play one here, one there, one here, or something like that. It took place in 1903. New Zealand won 22-3. No shit. Since 1931, the overall winner of the annual test matches between 1 and 3 games. Because I think they total the scores. Kira, you across this? I think they total the scores. Or is it a best of 3? We need to find this out. This is important.
If anyone knows, just let us know in the comments because our computer
Alright.
skills right now are...
All right. Okay. So in Australia, we've played 89 games. In New Zealand, we've played 82 games. And in a neutral venue, we've played 6. There's been 177 games played overall. Australia have won 45. New Zealand have won 124. And there's been 8 draws.
Far out.
Can you share a live discount code? No. Yeah. I don't know. There's more to it. I feel like Australia get bashed a lot harder than that.
I mean, that's pretty big shellacking.
Oh, since before World War One. Calm down.
Okay.
So, next thing I'm going to do is go to Sportsbet and just see what the odds are for the Bleds.
No one's found the secret on the website yet either. Just rehashing that.
I don't even know what it is. Did I know what it is?
Yeah, you do know what it is.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Is it BLEA?
I've got no
Bled
idea on the
is-
spelling. Spelling not my strong point.
I've got it open right in front of me. I could probably just look at it. BLEDI. BLEDI.
Who is? Well, how do you say it?
Bledisloe. But it's not even coming up as an odds. Yeah,
Who's Bledisloe? Is that someone's
now I'm
last
gonna
name?
look that up. I'm guessing so.
Or a
Bledisloe Cup.
combination of two people's
Kira's just
last
sent me
name?
a file. This has probably got best of 3, best of fucking 3, best of 3. Let's see if that's 7, 8, 9. So far, Lawnhub will be getting notices from Bunnings and now New Zealand. Oh, yeah. Imagine their fucking former Prime Minister was still Jacinta, just like, I don't like when you say that. Bunnings have already sent us plenty of legal notices,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't stress too much about that.
It's funny because the first time we thought it was a joke.
Lumen on YouTube. All right, fuck it. I'll do a live discount code because you asked. I'm going to do a discount code that's will stay live for the next 51 minutes. So if you're watching this on replay, sorry, it won't be working. The code will be CUCK, C-U-C-K, and it will give you 15% off store-wide. Oh, I have to duplicate, don't I?
Yeah, you got to duplicate or we get in trouble.
I haven't been doing that.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, you have.
Okay, I
You've been
have.
doing a good job, actually. I'm being proud.
With my weekly cuts.
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, it takes me an hour.
Yeah.
I don't really have an hour.
I've already pre-written this week, so.
Which one can I copy? Big Dog. Just gave that away. I'm going to delete that discount code anyway.
How many times have been used?
0.
Oh, fuck, don't worry about
All
it.
right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit that one. I'm going to call it... How do I edit it? Look what you've done now, Lumen.
No, you just click in it. You just click it.
Lumen, you just ruined it for everyone. The whole podcast is all about you now. It's very selfish. So the code is CUCK, C-U-C-K. And it will get you 15% off for the rest of the show. Congratulations. You have a discount code. Let's see how many of those get used. If it gets used more than 10 times, I'll leave it up. What am I doing? Jonesy, come on, man. Help me out here.
Selecting an air freshener for local pickup doesn't count as one of the 10.
Oh, I don't care.
Oh, they got to be proper orders.
$5, $5. $20 is $20.
What
So
they say.
what? Yeah. So the AFL Grand Final. When I told Celeste I won tickets, she's like, "Oh, that's good. That's on my bucket list." I'm like, "Okay, have fun."
It'd be on most sporting fans'
Really?
list. Yeah. Whether you're an AFL diehard or not, it'd be on sporting fans.
I just couldn't be fucked. Can you imagine how many fuckheads are going to be
Is
there?
it just seats?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Keeping in mind, I don't like sitting in general admission seats.
I know, yeah.
If it was a corporate box, I'd go
Corporate box, that'd be worth $30,000-$40,000
per ticket.
Yeah, per ticket.
SEN are trying to get us to spend money on radio. They've got a corporate box there. See what happens. If they're listening, if they care. Okay, but let's ask some more questions because I need to go to sleep. I wonder if I should sleep before I go home. Can all lawns be power raked and scarified? From Nathan Scasebrook on Facebook.
They can. It's just that Buffalo, for example, can't go as deep and as like when I say deep, I mean as thick. So you don't want to remove all of the green material on top of the soil, like a cooch or a kaku. You can go straight to dirt and it will come back. Buffalo, there are videos on YouTube showing that you can do it, but I prefer not to give that advice. So.
Did you find wine? Hey, Dylan.
Oh, no. I didn't look.
Well, Isaac needs alcohol to continue evolving towards an assimilated Australia. We're keeping you up, mate. Can't give him that 1.5 litre bottle. That's mine.
No, you get smacked for that.
Have we got any wine left? We do give away a lot of wine.
Are they not? Are they not in the?
Maybe. I thought I
comms
put them
room?
in the fridge.
Maybe.
You're out.
Well, I'll just give him a bottle of Canadian Club, I guess. Adriana's going to kill me. All right. How much is in that Canadian Club? What do you reckon?
That's better than wine, mate.
What should we give him?
I don't know.
Beers?
I don't know. What did he message you asking where's my wine?
Give him a $400 crystal fucking thing full of whiskey? I don't think so. We need to give Isaac beers. No, we're going to give him something. He's trying to assimilate, right? And that's culturally that includes language, the vibe, barbecues, and alcohol.
Have they been out to the Barossa yet?
I don't know. I don't ask them questions I'm not interested in knowing the answer to. I do know that they're going on a date tomorrow for their 1 year anniversary of living in Australia.
It's cute.
So they're going to need some kind of booze. What do we got? Anyone listening got some red wine? There's a fire extinguisher. Wonder who's listening. John's just commented.
No.
Give Isaac a carton of West End. We've got a carton of VB here.
Wee bees.
Wonder if he'd drink that. We've got a supplier who we use VB to bribe. Auction what off, Clint? What's he saying? Auction what off?
The AFL tickets.
Damn. No, I want to give them to someone that's going to make a fool of themselves. Give them to someone that's just going to streak or something. Ooh, with a Lawnhub logo on. You probably get someone to do that for 10 grand. Like or wearing one of these with Lawnhub all over it, lawnhub.com.au. Use code AFL to save 20%.
I don't
Run across the oval.
I don't know.
Because they'd get their life banned from the MCG, so who gives a fuck? 5 grand fine?
It's more than that now.
20 grand fine?
Yeah.
Wouldn't be 20.
Well, at the MCG it probably is. And grand final day. You probably go to jail on grand final day as well.
That's fine though. You just go to jail for the night. But what's the fine? They can't. The MCG can't dictate the fine. That's a state government fine.
I don't know who dictates the fine, but it might be a condition of entry.
Yeah. So a homeless person, they got no money. They're not going to fucking give it. They're not going to care if they go to jail. They get to sleep in jail for the night, get some food, have a shower. What do they care if they don't go fucking footy again? They're never going to go anyway. All right, if anyone's interested in doing that, let me know. Gavin on YouTube said, damn, I can't get 15% off my 414. It's out of stock.
Yeah, they're on order.
They've just gone up in price too, Gavin. So your 15% is not going to save you anything. So in all seriousness, if you need a 414 right now, I would go buy it from either WaterPro's website. Would they have it?
Well, Jared came and see me because he believes that someone was taking someone's and selling them.
Yeah, I was probably taking theirs.
So I don't know how many Jared's got.
Well, if not, find them somewhere where they're at about $200 or $220.
Yeah, 220
And
if you can
buy
still
it.
find them.
If you can get them on WaterPro's website, use the code AUSLF, OzLF, and you'll get 10% off there. But yeah, they're going up to $249 retail, I think, which I think is bullshit. But what am I going to do?
Especially for the nozzle that you get.
Well, this fucking nut, like,
If it came with a good flat fan nozzle, it'd be worth it.
they'd be landing them in Australia for like $12.
I'm not sure.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're probably right too.
You can get a pump in like an actual metallic pump made for less than, yeah, anyway. They're too expensive, but they're good. And this is the argument Jonesy and I had before that their support's really good. The quality's really good. If there's a warranty issue, they're really good. We will have a bunch. 50 grand, John said, for the fine for the fucking... That can't be right.
For the MCG,
Yeah.
it probably would be.
That's stupid.
And you would 100% go to jail for the grand final.
Yeah, not forever.
No, but...
Lachlan Elphick on YouTube. Sorry, lads, got a call out and had to run off. Heard the answer to the fertilizer or bug treatment first. What if it's liquid aceleprant and Trojan?
Yeah, that's fine. It
Doesn't matter.
Watered. Just needs to be watered.
Put them both out, water them in. All right, cool.
I'd put the I'd put the liquid aceleprant out first, then throw the Trojan quickly over, then water it in.
Isaac's wrapping pallets still. They're fucking animals, man.
There would be
They do not stop.
8 pallets for 8 or 9
They
pallets.
do really well. Like,
Yeah, they smashed it.
The whole team, not just Adriana and Isaac. Like, we only had 9 staff on today. I think we were meant to have 13.
Yeah, it was 416 orders.
There you go. Any chance, this is from Nick Smedley, any chance you know if the Solo spray boom will fit a Makita spray pack or if adapters exist?
Not sure. I'm sorry.
I reckon he's asked that in the chat, in Podium before.
Yeah, it cut like the Solo's a 3/8 thread, and it's a normal thread. You know,
BSP.
Yeah, not the really close ones.
That's not normal.
Well, our normal.
It's Australian.
Australian normal.
You racist fuck.
Yeah.
It's not NPT.
There are sprayers out there that are that really close.
Thread, yeah,
that really close thread, which Jared has managed to find some parts for, like irrigation wise, like elbows and stuff. To
Prostate exam.
But it's just really, I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
He's tired, man. We should do this podcast on Monday. We can have Serious Monday.
Serious Monday. What do we got Monday?
What the hell?
I have a 11 o'clock meeting where I am acting with Matt Irving as a irrigation consultant to work with a large open space to rectify an installation of a pump that's been put in incorrectly and help them to make recommendations to help them work out how to rectify the situation so that they can sort it out in time to establish grass so they can play sport there. That's my exciting Monday morning.
What do you think caused the reason for that? Like, why
did it happen?
Why was it incorrect?
I told them I wouldn't talk about it on the podcast. but
Okay,
I won't
no,
say.
we won't talk about it.
Well,
Then.
no one will know what job it is. It was the lack of communication between too many. The quote I said to them was there was too many people involved and not enough people involved. So too many people had an opinion about what to do, but then not enough consultants were actually engaged to actually document what should have been done. So people just made the call and did what they thought made sense based on their limited knowledge or their knowledge of what their part of the scope was. So, I know this. Well, I know this. Well, this is this. So one person's got, well, I'll just do this. That makes sense to me. And that was just wrong. So
Yeah.
it's just a bit of a concern for
Communication is key.
That's right. I think that's probably not one of the 12 immutable laws.
No.
But yeah, well, Dylan has to redo the posters now. Fuck, there's so many questions. There are so many questions.
Bit like our fucking chat at the moment.
All right. What fertilizer would you recommend after scarifying and coring before a top dress?
You can go Trojan, Mini Peel.
Yeah. So any of our granular
Got Laid,
fertilizers plus BBW.
Yeah. Yeah, BBW definitely.
Water in well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
No, don't buy BBW. It's a pain in the ass. I've been doing the BBW
Yes.
lately.
we got a couple of pallets. They might not be there on Monday afternoon, but
They won't be.
we got lots coming in. So.
Nick Smedley on YouTube. Please pray to the Greek gods to fuck off this shit Victorian weather so we can get some Spartan and Accelerant down.
So long as it's not absolutely pouring for days on end, you can get it down. Just that if it's watering, if it's raining to the point of runoff, then obviously it's going to be not as efficient.
Do you think there's merit in me converting this hard hat into a twin beer straw hard
fucking oath
hat? And I could just be like
and a Homer Simpson shirt
during
or
the
something.
pod. Damo on IG. Is post-emergent safe for posties?
I mean,
Damo's being funny there. That's good on Damo.
my post-emergent for posties are rose bushes.
And rose bushes are for losers.
Yes.
Or English people or nanas.
But I did learn something when my Nina was talking about the aphids and how the lady beetle larvae eats the aphids. I didn't know that. That's quite
I
cool.
wasn't really listening.
And her little game.
That might be a good audio clip for
Yeah.
you.
And her little game.
Oh, yeah. Like, you don't come prepared for a podcast. She fucking killed it.
But none of them were pests. She cheated.
Well, we probably should have seen that coming.
Yeah.
I haven't been at school for a while. Did I show you the video of my son throwing baseballs today?
No.
Holy fuck. I don't know if we can share this because it might have his face on it. So my kids went to the Adelaide show today. So Jack's on the left.
Yeah.
So they're throwing baseballs at plates.
Oh,
Right. He's 11.
that was in the middle of the middle.
Yeah. And he got nervous on the fourth plate. What's he up to now? 2 or 3?
2.
Yeah.
I'm assuming 4 gets a prize.
4 got a prize. I'll show you the photo.
Oh,
of
that's
the prize. It's fucking just killed it. And we were talking. Were you there? No. Yeah, we're out there talking about the like you can't never give away the panda.
that's crazy. We baseballers can throw like something else. When I was playing cricket, that's
Like a
cool.
SpongeBob.
When I was playing cricket, we had some
The
Saka,
fielding like out on the rim and then just bang.
Yeah,
It's on the rim,
the Saka-
boundary, the fence.
the
I
Saka
just got
brought
rim
in
on my mind.
this baseball throwing coach from the
Well,
States.
Australia had a baseball. Was it Buchanan? It wasn't Buchanan. It was back in that era of.
Could have been Buchanan.
Yeah,
that he brought him in.
He
Yeah,
had this US coach come out, and he was basically coaching with a glove,
yeah,
and they were throwing in from the out. Like that's who taught them the slide pickup.
yeah.
That's where it started,
And
I think.
yeah,
I've got to remember there's an audience that can fact check my stupid shit.
the technique that we were given was so unnatural to us because we've learnt to throw differently. And then all of a sudden you change your technique over the off season, and then all of a sudden you're throwing bullets at fucking.
And you don't hurt your shoulders.
And you don't hurt your shoulder. And your elbow, because a lot of cricketers have shit elbows if you don't throw properly. And it's obviously a big part of cricket is fielding. It's the thing you do the most. And you shit your elbow up. Then
I fucking love baseball. I didn't grow up watching it. Both my boys play now, and I've been just continuously saying to Jack how shit all the other sports are, and how if he plays them, that I'll disown him. And so He was playing. He wanted to play like AFL. Can't call it AFL. Aussie rules, local football.
Footy.
And I was like, that's cool. You can play. Mum will take you. I got work that day, and then I was like, and he plays basketball, which I support. But yeah, baseball season's coming around. I'm like, I'm there, dude. Like, let's do this. And just to watch a kid take a pick up from like third and peg it over to first, like get the double play from first to third, and just the accuracy. It's just
unreal.
nuts.
Yeah.
How fast it all happens. It would have to be hard to umpire compared to other sports. Cricket's probably hard for a run out, but they're kind of running. Yeah, there's so much going on. Like there's 4 places you can get out, or 5 if you count getting caught. But anyway, that's enough about me. My son's a legend. I killed it today. So yeah, write that shit down somewhere. Plant Pete. I think this is Pete from Adelaide Plant Recovery. I want to answer this one because I'm so good with answers now.
Well done.
What pre-emergent would you use around frangipanis? Well, Pete, you'll be pleased to know that Spartan, which is a pre-emergent, has now been registered for use in gardens, but also so is the other one, Barricade. So you can use them. Obviously, follow the instructions, and if you plan to plant anything in that soil, that would need to be thought about before using it.
Yeah.
So you'd want the frangipani to be established before. So if you're doing a transplant like you do, I wouldn't be using it.
Yeah, I'll probably hold off.
Brad on YouTube, GWS, anyone? Sorry, Kira and the Chapettes.
GWS, I mean, they're playing some good footy. I think, I don't know if they can beat Sydney. Are they playing tonight? I think they're playing tonight.
Who gives a fuck?
Okay. The Western Derby or whatever it is. The Derby is on. No, the Western's fucking
Derby.
Derby. That's West Coast and Freo. What's the Sydney one called?
Showdown.
No. Anyway.
The sit-off.
But, I don't know. There's going to be 3 good games of footy this weekend, I reckon.
Nope.
Yeah. There was one good game last night. So.
Such a shit sport. Okay. Sam Hodge on Facebook. I heard you guys mention drench fertilizer. What are you meaning?
So 3-way and roots and shoots can be applied as a drench. So what that means is a deep watering after application. So you can do both those applications as a foliar, which you leave on the leaf to dry. A drench is terminology meaning that you water it into the soil and then the nutrients is taken up via the roots rather than the leaf.
Is that fucking Australian Formula One driver?
It is,
Daniel
Ricciardo.
Because it's not, but it fucking is.
It might be. It looks very similar.
Got it?
Yeah, I thought he.
Yeah, cool. Just fucking carrying on.
Do you watch much of the F1s?
No.
No.
I think F1's shit as well.
Well, it's just whoever's got the most money wins.
Which I think's fair. That's how life is.
It's a bit like the Premier League.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I think that I would be interested in it needs to more Rubbins racing, right? So I like the Formula One cars can't touch each other safely. Otherwise they go.
Yeah.
I think that you should be able to
Give a little nudge.
niggle, like pushy. So yeah, like Cole Trickle.
It's just really close.
It's all good.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I was just going to say, I was reading that Ricardo was driving Verstappen's Red Bull car in just as a hot lap, and he drove it quicker than Verstappen, and Verstappen was not very happy at all.
Yeah, he's a dick though.
He is.
Bruh.
What are we doing? Okay, here we go. Jaden Russo on YouTube. Lawnhub team. I'm new to the channel, new to lawn care, and have been absolutely smashing your content lately. I've learned a lot. Well, don't watch the episodes when it's just me.
Love that.
Question 2. That wasn't a question. Hang on. Jaden's got a fucking ticker now. Have you guys ever had to lay new turf into existing turf? Were there any concerns with joining of lawns in the long run? Kaikuya, Mowbray fucking Heights. Oh, he has been watching the pod.
That's
so
good.
if you're putting kike in kike, no. If you're putting kike in Santa Ana, then obviously, eventually.
Yeah, so I have 2 interpretations of this question. One,
I think it's safe to assume he's fixing a lawn with the same variety.
yeah, so yes, I've done that at my place when we first got our dog, she destroyed the backyard, and I just got sick of it. So I just rolled Kikuyu out over Kikuyu with holes, but it all joined up fine.
Is that Isaac knocking on the door?
I don't know. Did you hear a knock? I didn't hear a knock.
He just messaged me. He's like, Adriana says you need me. Everyone needs an Isaac in their life. Hey, you keep answering questions.
Yeah.
I'm going to sort this out.
That just took time. And it was a bit uneven for a while, but over top dressing eventually sorted itself out. So you can do it. You can lay lawn on top of lawn.
You'll clean it, right?
And then I've also the Tahoma 31 install, which is on our YouTube. That was lawn on dead lawn, where I killed an existing area off, and it still took fine. So the long answer of that, or the short answer of a long answer, is yes. Yes, you can do that. That is fine. Welcome back, Jonesy, and well done, Clint. From Angus McGregor. He's the one with the really nice lawn, isn't it? Is that him? Yeah. Hello, Angus. Thank you. How are we fixing burnt piece of lawn that has been underneath a fire pit? I thought to fix it. When I reno Kikuyu in a couple of weeks. Yeah, just scarify the area, and if the kite will come back. You may also find that the lawn might just be stressed in that area, unless it was a proper fire on there, of course, and yeah, it's burnt. But it will come back after a heavy scarify. Maybe a core. Get some top dress in there as well. Brad on YouTube, has Adam finished a Holy Grail lawn guide yet? I have. It's just in a pure written form, no photos or anything at this point. But I'm looking to release that early next week, pending Kira. Hopefully, or Dylan. Someone who's just got maybe 3 hours just to look at it.
I think we're going to hire
dress it
another
up.
media person.
Nice. But yes, it is finished.
No, it's Isaac.
Is he having them?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
his
Go them.
weekly alcohol allowance. So you know how in most worlds where you have someone where you talk about alcohol and sponsorship, and it's like, yeah, when I feel like I'm having a drink, I'll call Clint and he'll tell me it's okay, you don't need to. I'm the opposite kind of sponsor. So I give Isaac alcohol every week so that he doesn't waste his hard-earned money on it. I don't have any red wine left. There's none left. You drank it all. No, I have none left.
Ah, okay.
You may have some left. So now this week it's beer.
Okay.
Strong beer.
Oh, strong beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like 3 beers, but one in one can.
So you have to put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Is he on camera?
5%.
Yeah.
So you put them in the fridge. Make sure you drink them cold.
Really cold.
Or ice cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, hand grenade. Maybe just have one.
Yeah, there's like half a bottle of vodka there. Yeah.
And also don't let Adriana have them. Because they have lactose in them. You know lactose. You know how Adriana with milk makes her tummy? They have lactose.
Okay.
Yeah. Isaac's got tomorrow off. He's going on a date. You're going out tomorrow to Brighton for pizza.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Walk in.
On the beach?
Yeah, in beach in Port Adelaide, in Glenelg North, and I don't remember.
Brighton.
Brighton.
You're going to
Brighton
walk all the way?
When arriving
Yeah.
in Australia, in airport, walk to
Glenelg.
Glenelg.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll translate for you. So when Adriana and Isaac got to Australia, they came here to start their new life. But Adriana had done a lot of research and a lot of preparation, but she didn't realise that Adelaide wasn't the size of Gawler.
Yeah, that's right.
So she expected that you could get off the plane and just walk to Glenelg because it would be like a Western and you just go from the pub to the bank, right? And it's not the case. So they started walking with their suitcases from Adelaide Airport and they were towing them down Military Road, which is an 80-kilometre-an-hour zone. The wheels were breaking off the suitcases. And then a bus driver picked you up. The man in the bus pulled over and picked you up. You got on the bus.
Yes. We take the bus in Glenelg
Yeah.
to Brighton.
Yeah. So then the bus driver helped them out. They did have an issue with immigration at the airport because They asked Adriana for the address that they would be staying at, and she said, "We don't have an address."
Working with
Suitcase.
four cases.
Yeah, 4 suitcases. Their whole life in 4 suitcases. Yeah. So it took them. I think Adriana said 45 minutes for the airport for the police to let you come in. It took 45 minutes because you had no residential, no address, no house.
No, 45 minutes.
Yeah, at the
Maybe.
airport.
Okay.
When they said, "Where's your paperwork? Where do you live?"
Customs.
Customs. I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey Google, what's I don't know. Anyway, I was going to say what's Spanish for police, but today is Friday. It's meant to be Spanish speaking day. Have a good weekend, Isaac.
Oh. Yeah. I understand.
See, we can do
Have a good
Spanish.
weekend? Yes.
We should just get those.
They're
is
all
it
gone, are they?
Google Buds.
We had that big box of them.
I think they're talking about drugs now. I only give him one. These two are talking about something. Gummies? What are they talking about?
And they're all gone.
What are you talking
I've got
about?
more coming in on Monday.
The stickers?
Yeah, the batch labels.
They'd be using 1,000 a day.
Yeah, but we had fucking...
Did you steal them from your old workplace?
No. We got them.
We bought them.
Oh, we didn't buy them.
Okay,
But we got them.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So let's continue with the questions. He's still talking.
Yeah. Martes.
But today's meant to be Spanish Day, but I'm not very good at Spanish, so we don't do that. You know, that was while you were away, we agreed that we would speak Spanish on Fridays.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing
It's
that.
quite an easy language to learn.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I have got nothing backing up that. I just felt like the right thing to say. at
Hey,
that
Google,
moment.
what's the easiest language in the world to learn?
On the website mangolanguages.com, they say languages that are related to English and easy to learn include most Germanic languages and Romance languages.
Nah, she's full of shit.
To find out more,
Hey, Google, stop. Hey, Google, play porno. That's for everyone listening at home. All right, Isaac, we need to. Why are my headphones? Is my audio okay?
YouTube.
Who cares? No one watches the fucking. All right, Isaac, have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's very
Sweetie. Strong and sweetie. You'll like it.
okay.
Maybe. Or not. You give them to someone else.
This is with cream.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Lactose. Yeah. You'll like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't mix it. No fruit juice.
Okay.
No fruit. Just drink it. No ice. Nothing. Just cold. Promise? Okay. Have a good weekend.
Adios.
See you, mate. Adios.
Adios a todos.
Sayonara. Arigato gozaimasu. All right.
Can you bless me with
What?
something, money-wise?
What's so funny? I'm
Just
trying
like
to teach him Japanese.
Isaac's giggle. I love it.
He's an amazing human being. They
He
both
is.
are. All right. Judging by the body language from Boss and Party Hole, a line or two of Booger Sugar seems on the cards.
You know what? Not even sure about that, to be honest. Like, been a big week. But we wouldn't trade it for anything. We were talking.
I would.
I was going for there something, but
All right. Keep going. Sorry.
I was going to say, like, we were talking, I think it was yesterday, like 8 weeks ago, we were just standing around twiddling our thumbs waiting.
You might have been.
No. And our customers have come through the goods once again. So
It's ridiculous. So I think we budgeted to do double our turnover, and we're pretty much tracking for that. But we can't physically have any more turnover now. We're at capacity. Like we can't. And it's not like we can hire more staff, but we can't get enough liquids in bottles until the machine gets here, and we won't be able to handle Trojan soon.
unless, like we were talking before, we do 2 shifts.
Who wants to do
But-
that? Where's my sock?
But
Kira, you
then
want to work nights? All right, Kira's going to run the night shift.
done.
That was fucking easy. Jack Chapo, where have you been, bro? You must have been at work. So, Bearded Sith, fucking hell, dude. You got one more question after this. Can you give us a website clue, please? You can say no.
The clue that I've given before, you need to just read everything. And when I say read everything, I mean everything. You think you've read everything on a page? You haven't. Keep going.
I know what it is now. There's a big picture of a penis.
Not quite.
Nathan Skatesbrook on Facebook. I use 2-spec Elevate. $80 for 20 kilos. Does Trojan compare? I'd love to exclusively use Lawnhub, but not sure that the budget or my CFO will allow it.
Where's who was that? Sorry,
Nathan Skatesbrook.
is he in Adelaide?
Nathan, are you in Adelaide?
If you are, we'll hook you up with 25 kilo bag of Trojan
For less than that too.
for less than that.
There you go. Sorted. As near removals on IG. Hey lads, how short or long should I cut my buffalo? Thanks.
Just so it's green. So you need to just be careful, buffalo, that you don't let it get too long. So if you start, say, on number 2 or 3 on your mower, usually most rotary mowers these days are about 25, 50 mil on 2 or 3. Around there is a nice height for buffalo. And then, keep the colour in it by not letting it get too thatchy. So, light scarify or dethatch. Get rid of any stolons that come across the surface that are ugly and just pull them out. And, we're trying to make sure buffalo grows up rather than sideways. It's softer and it looks better.
Okay. That's right. I was like, my wife just sent me through National 9 News and my son is on the news, but I think they might have just had one of those things where they film everyone and there you get on the news. Trying to keep these kids' faces hidden, and she goes, fucking stick. Well, luckily no one watches Channel 9, right? Oh, there's another letter coming. No one watches TV. Okay, Nathan Skatesbrook, Clint has cymbal monkeys in the head today. Yes, very much, yes. Jaden Russo, huge responsibility playing DJ for the warehouse crew on Friday Arvo. It is indeed.
It is. It's they were getting angry yesterday. There was no music.
Yeah. What we're going to do at the new place is once a month I'm going to cook them lunch, and I think we might actually have a DJ come in and play a set in the warehouse on a Friday afternoon. So I don't know how we'll do that. I was thinking that like I'll make lunch, we'll have a DJ set from like 12 till 2, then we'll go into the pod, and then the DJ can just keep playing in the warehouse until they go at 4 or whatever.
Sounds good.
Imagine how good that would be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Meanwhile, everyone else in the lawn care world is just like fucking snoozing.
Yeah.
Snoozing for a bruising. All right. Christian Ritchie on Facebook, long-time viewer, long-time question answerer.
Yes.
First one today, Christian. You can have one more.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. When I doing my reno and core, do I top dress after I core and apply Trojan, or I just leave the holes? Please help. I'm a fan of leaving the holes, but everyone has a different spot on that.
Depends what you're trying to achieve. I've left the cores open on my old man's place for the last 2 years because it was really, really thick, and I just tried to open up the soil profile as much as possible. Top dressing, you don't have to do. Top dressing is done for soil amendment purposes and leveling purposes. If you've got no issues with either, just leave the holes open. Andrew just texted me and said, you just opened her phone up with "Hey Google."
That was the plan. Just a few little Easter eggs for people watching at home.
Yeah, and sorry, what did he say about Trojan?
Is it true that the Greeks filled a horse with warriors? Oh no, that's a different question. What? Oh no. Do I apply Trojan or do I just leave the holes? Yeah, so do I top dress after I core and apply Trojan, or do I just leave the holes? So I think you answered the question. Regardless of what you do, you need to put the Trojan down and water it in well.
Either or, doesn't matter.
Evan John on Facebook, would you rather see a tree grow or a knee grow? I'm a big fan of seeing trees grow.
Yeah,
I think
it's all about biodiversity.
If my knees got any bigger, I think that we would have some fluid retention issues. Bearded Sith, this dickhead. I don't mean it. 10th question. And the worst part was, this is a really nice thing to say, so I don't know if it counts. Strangely enough, I think lawn care brings people together too. Lots of neighbours that look at your lawn and then they get into it as well. Great community. And I think that's a really key thing around that. Your charity day and your bringing of people together day. It does do that.
Yeah, because I cut the green in on my holidays, and my neighbour's like, "Oh, when's that?
happening.
When's that happening?"
When are all your munted friends going to come and start pissing in our front yard?
Was it last year or the year before? Reedy bought a old bus stop chair.
Yeah.
And it was on the road, and we were sitting out on the road, and it was
Well,
good.
imagine the shit Reedy's got access to this
I
year.
know. Yeah, he's got yes t-shirts and no t-shirts.
I need one of them for Chris. That's the best. Nathan Scalesbrook on Facebook. What would you use to increase the acidity in a lawn for low pH? Hydrochloric acid.
I have to freshen up on my skills
Hydrochloric acid.
because liming decreases it, and sulfate of ammonia increases it. Is that right?
I thought my answer was good.
Yeah, but is hydrochloric acid?
Sulfate. You'd have to be really careful.
Yeah.
Sulfate. That's what Kuyonga do. They microdose it through their system. Sulfate
Well, yeah.
of
So does Sandy in the dams.
ammonia. I don't think you can compare those two, mate.
No.
Why? I don't want to chat with Mistral AI. Far out. Dylan, we need to get you up with your Googling. Sulfate of ammonia. How does Jamie do this? Ammonia
Oh, all our resellers are going out.
Basic.
Here's the truck.
cement truck.
No,
You put our resellers in cement?
the green truck.
Oh, TGL. It's commonly used as a source of nitrogen and sulfur. It has good storage and handling qualities, and it can be blended with other fertilizers.
I can't remember.
Is ammonium sulfate basic or acidic? It is a weak base.
Maybe that's not. Maybe that counteracts one of the other
What
elements.
the hell? What is the internet is drunk. Long-term use of ammoniacal fertilizers will result in lowering your pH. So sulfate of ammonia must be acidic.
Yeah. So I had it the other way around. Lime.
Not to be confused with your limes for vodka lime and soda. Hey, this is from Angie Boy on YouTube. Hey, gents, do you use Google Maps to get the square meters of your yard, or is there a better way?
Well, for me, I can just do it with a 5 meters tape measure.
Jonesy just does 2 steps each
Yeah.
way and knows he's got 4 square meters.
But no, I do use Google Maps. So if someone's ever unsure, and they send through an email, and they say this is my address, you can use the measure distance to work out square meters. They'll give you a rough guide. It's not going to give you an accurate guide. I'm sure there's an app on your phone you can download that you can walk around and it will GPS. Yeah.
We've got mapping software here that we use called Nearmap, I think. Yeah. I think Google should be pretty close.
Yeah, it's gonna give you a rough idea.
Adam on YouTube, that's crap. Take the Cora or nothing simple. Yeah, we maybe. Well, I've advertised that I'll either do that or $3,000. $3,000's cheaper for me, so I'm not too fussed. Nathan Scasebrook, I've gone to buying gift vouchers instead of air fresheners. Sadly, sorry team. Yeah, because you can use them. That's a smart play. Use them at Black Friday. So buy your buy $10 gift vouchers all month this month. Well, and then you could use them to buy stock in
Black Friday.
You can't buy a gift voucher with a gift voucher that I've checked out. I would have done that. Just done that all day long. Bearded Kira on YouTube. All right. I'm going to start a new one for Bearded Kira. BK, one question. You should play Cutting Grass by Josh Melton in the warehouse. Thomas, who just tuned in. Poor Clint, he looks weary. It's been a big few weeks. It has. It's been a big few decades, to be honest. Renault time for Cooch in Perth. Wait for soil temp or consistent sunshine? Question mark.
Well,
both. They're connected.
Yeah, they are connected typically.
Yeah, you want 16 degrees. Is that right, Jonesy, in the soil?
Some herbicides are best reactive at 16 degrees, but yeah, anything from 16 up is usually and you can tell by just the colour of the lawn. Like at the moment, we've had a couple of warm days this week, and my cooch is out the front has gone from that dormity colour to a nice green tinge, and I put that down to a fertiliser application, but also warmer soil temps because my cherry blossom trees are they've all blossomed. So, and I've got roses starting to bud too. So, nice soil temps going at my place there.
Well, you do live in the deep north.
Yes.
Basically, you go from here, get to Gawler, turn right, you're in Darwin.
Sometimes.
No one's used my discount code. Last time I did that for anyone. Why am I losing that there? It's $3.50. Can you guys please purchase and sell lawn level rakes that aren't expensive? No. Because
It was at Skaysbrook.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that link you sent me, the same company reached out and it was going to be the same price. So yeah. Sorry.
Also, a lot of the times the freight just kills it, and we don't charge for freight for orders over a certain value, so we wouldn't be able to sell stuff with no margin that's freight complicated and still make money. Can you guys do a vid on leveling low and high spots? Yep. Jonesy, can you do that, please?
Yeah, there is. We can do a more dedicated video, but if you're looking for some information on the renovation video we did at Railways, there's a bit there, and when we leveled the cooch up with the pavers, I don't know the minutes and seconds, but yeah, we can definitely do a more in-depth video about that.
Jawns, sorry, I added an extra 0. It's about 5.5K. That's what I said. 5K is all right. That's to doing a nudie, not even a nudie run, a Lawnhub sponsorship run through. Why don't more brands do that? Negative brand. Oh, because people will be like, yeah, you ruined the footy. Favola was just about to kick a goal. Smith Jamie, what product would you use for dog wee? My stupid brain said water. Feed the dog water, you'll get wee. My actual answer is also water. So you can dilute the wee. I did a thing about this, didn't I? No, I put it as a... Oh, you wouldn't have seen it. I did like the 5 steps to solving dog wee on a lawn as an answer to a question in Podium. Step 1, don't get a dog. Right? Step 2, train your dog not to piss on your lawn.
Yeah.
Step 3, if your dog must piss on your lawn and you've got the time, follow it around and water it in. You could catch it. Step 4, step 3B, use an irrigation cycle at the earliest convenient time or the time around when the dog pisses to water it in. Step 4, use roots and shoots in a watering can to somehow help it grow back. So that's kind of the answer. And step 5, don't have a lawn. That's like the spectrum of piss.
Yep.
Which is also, funnily enough, Dylan's new release coming out at theatres near you.
It's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. I'm over it now, but I was not at the time. I didn't get a gig, but it is what it is. I get it.
Yeah. Spectrum of Piss starring Carl Pilkington and Justin Timberlake. He's a triple threat. He's gonna piss on you. Drip, drip, drip. All right. Lawn guy done that. Bearded Kira. Clint should probably too. His will be colouring in book of irrigation drawings. Imagine we released all our irrigation designs in a book.
Jeez. Well, Jared's got a book.
Yeah.
Of all his designs, so you get that copied.
Lumen. Order placed. Cheers for the code. Okay, he did buy some shit. Or she did. Lou Woman. It just looks like Jason Biggs to me. Is that me?
I'm not. Maybe the dude with the cap and the... I don't know. The Daniel Ricciardo look-alike.
Oh, yeah. Ah, yes. Lachlan Elphick, any recommendations for the miso to stop blowing up when the Lawnhub boxes turn up out the front? If she's inflatable, I wouldn't stress too much about it.
That was good. That was good.
He needs some milk.
I couldn't find my button.
I mean, you could be spending it on other things that aren't increasing the value of your home, I suppose. Look at it that way.
Like hookers.
Yep.
They're not fans of that. So I've heard.
Not usually.
We're talking about the rods you used to get tuna out of the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
They leave a bit of a mark.
Stop blowing him up. My advice, personal advice, is if you can make the amount of money you're spending on lawn care the smallest amount possible in comparison to your income, it won't matter. But you might need to work more or do illegal activities. But make more money, then it won't matter. You right, Jonesy?
Yeah, sorry.
Is that our truck? No. All right. Venjum, hi from Adelaide. When is the best to plug dead areas? I really hope you're talking about lawn.
It's sort of what we were talking about before. Once the soil temps, you can do it now. You just won't get the recovery as quick as you would during like a very vigorous growth cycle, say, in November, December, January, February. But you can do it now. Absolutely, you can try and give it a shot now, and it will just sit there. It's not going to die. So if you look after it, that is.
David Giddens wants to know, is the thing hidden on the website that Afterpay is spelt wrong in the payments section in the FAQ?
It's not, but
We'll fix that and send you a bottle of Roots and Shoots for your trouble.
I wonder who would have written that.
Me, I wouldn't have written it. I would have stolen it from someone else's
So
website.
someone else's website's
Yeah.
wrong.
So you might find that one of our competitors also has it spelled incorrectly on their website. I might have called it something else just for fun. Can you send me Jack Chapo have Google Home playing porn music behind me? I kicked the camera. It's my fucking camera. Nathan Scasebrook says he'll work at nights. He lives in Canberra.
Oh, that's right. No, you talked about that on the podcast not long ago. He lives in Canberra.
Jaden Russell on YouTube. Do purchases have to be done on the website or can they be paid for and picked up at Dry Creek? Jaden, for you to be eligible to be in the draw to win one of our fancy prizes, not this one, that's gone to Jock?
No,
Jake? This one could be yours. Buy it on lawnhub.com.au and just select Dry Creek as a pickup location so you don't have to pay freight, but you still will get a hub number.
Yeah.
Nathan Scasebrook, these terms, I'm going to have to start tracking Nathan's questions. These terms confuse me when referring to scarifying and dethatching. Am I correct in thinking that scarifying is a verticut and dethatching is power raking?
Essentially, they both can be done. They're both, yeah. Yes.
Nathan Scasebrook. I have really sandy soil due to predominantly top dressing with sand to help leveling in an area. I need more soil. See the pictures I've sent via message. I'm not going to go look at that. Jonesy can look at that. I'm so tired, Nathan. I need some milk.
He needs some milk.
The code doesn't work on my gift card purchase. That is correct. That is by design. AXTX on YouTube. I am now reading the terms of service to try and find the secret.
I'll give you a hint.
It's not there.
It's not there. It's not in those.
It's not in any privacy document terms
No,
of service.
it's
etc.
on a product
page.
Yeah, it's on a product page.
Don't give me any more tips.
Listen, it's on a product page.
Yeah,
That's the only tip. That's the only hint I'm giving.
and he would usually give you just the tip. That's good. I'm glad I got something from that. I'm running. Where's all my other ones? Here we go. I get no joy from anything. I couldn't use them as much when you weren't here. Felt wrong.
That's
The
cute.
the better.
Yeah. Ervo loved that one. Yeah.
Bearded Kira on YouTube. I wonder who did the gift voucher thing before. Maybe it was Bearded Jonesy. Javier Leira, Leira.
No idea.
Javier Leira on Facebook. Lads, I put some liquid weed and feed out a few weeks ago, but still have weeds. Should I do it again? Javier, it would benefit you to probably send us through some photos of the weeds that you still have. I would say that if they're still there, it's likely that they are not a weed that is managed using the selective herbicide known as NSFW, and you might find you have a product similar to wintergrass or something else, and we might be able to help you by making recommendations. Alternatively, you might have applied the product incorrectly, which I highly doubt because you probably read the instructions and did it properly. But if you water NSFW in, which sometimes people do, you won't have the results you're after. Anything you want to add?
No, that's actually pretty spot on. That's Very good answer. Well done.
Yep, this helmet is keeping it together. Bearded Kira. I'm reading the blog to find it. What else have we got? I need to finish this podcast. A couple more questions, then we're going to go because we've got shit to do. You probably might need to drive the forklift now, by the way.
That's fine.
What should I be using from Lawnhub after core aeration Trojan, then roots and shoots? ? From Sev on IG.
Yeah, that's tip. Well, it depends. If you can fertilize before coring, and then roots and shoots not long after coring. But yeah, you can do if you haven't done that.
The start of the podcast.
Yeah, if you haven't done that, you can Trojan day of coring and then roots and shoots a couple weeks later.
Oh, this is a good one. I'd be interested to hear your answer. Is it better to apply NSFW a week before or a week after mowing for best results? That's from Shano Trek MTB Adventures on IG.
I would go apply NSFW when the weeds are at their not mown. So
Before.
So what I mean by that is before. So when they're healthy, they're looking to us ugly, but to the whole of the internet, don't kill the clover.
A weed is only a plant that's in an area that was not wanted.
Yes. So I would
Sorry, you should probably let me answer the question.
personally, I would apply NSFW before mowing.
I think the best advice we can give you is to go to the costume shop and buy the Clint costume. Get yourself a hard hat and an orange jumpsuit. Spray your weeds in a dormant lawn a month or two before you plan to do anything else. Post photos on the internet and enjoy the comments. You'll find crispy clover and broadleaf, which you'll be able to almost rake up and let biodegrade as a natural fertilizer on your lawn.
There was another question as well about like with mowing and renoing weeds. So ideally, in a perfect world, you've eradicated all of your weeds before reno time.
That's what I'm doing now.
Yep. So
is the Easter egg a literal collection of Easter eggs as a collection?
that's too much for me right now.
That's from Brenovich on YouTube. Is the Easter egg a literal collection of Easter eggs? No, it is not.
No, it's just, I've given my hint for today, for this month, for this year.
What's the best granular fertilizer to use on Sir Grange Zoysia? Is Trojan okay? What would you use a lower application rate than typical?
I mean, we've talked about this before, but Trojan's application rate, to make it super simple for every single human being in Australia, is at the max rate. It's easy to work out at the max rate, but you can use Trojan at a lower rate. Sometimes we find it, and we do with a Celiprin. It has 2 application rates, and sometimes people...
Can anyone tell me why they have 2 application rates? Because I couldn't get that answer while you're away. A Celiprin, that is.
It's, to be honest, I think they just wanted to show, say you're a club on a budget.
Yeah, okay. You might get away with it. I think it's fucking dumb.
You can get away with,
7.5 mils per 100 or 7.5 grams per 100. Don't worry, mate. I've read the label. Right? I've done my certificate once.
750 grams to, anyway. But
he's smarter than me, I know.
But I think it's just showing that you can, if you do this, you get this. And for Trojan, look, for lower input lawns like the thatched,
shit. We nearly got through a whole podcast.
Like Tiff Tuff. You could half the Trojan rate, honestly.
Well, half's actually below the recommended dosage. We're looking at probably going to a bucket per 333 square meters.
Yep. And Sir Grange Zoysia, which is typically a slower growing grass, same thing. You can do a lower application rate, but yeah, I mean, if you want that real vibrant colour, obviously higher N and higher iron is going to give you that vibrant colour, which Sir Grange Zoysia is known for, is that deep dark green wavy colour.
I think what we should do is get Jaron to go buy the domain Thatch Tuff, and then we'll just post a fuckload of photos of thatched up Tiff Tuff and have a competition to see who can have the thatchiest Tiff Tuff, and then we'll give them a prize of one of those blow torches.
Oh yeah, the Red Devils.
Yeah, Devil's Cock or something, whatever it's called. Bearded Kira. Oh my god, I've got no ink left, dude. Do that. Mini Peel, I reckon smaller granules will help it get watered down, as Sir Grange is a tight lawn. Well, it doesn't have to be, does it?
No, I mean, it's that place in Brisbane. It was growing in the garden at like 150, 200 mil.
I'm going to ask this last question, and then we're going to play my outro. After NSFW this weekend, how long do you reckon I should keep the kids' chooks locked up? This is a question that we're getting a lot at the moment on our chat, which is related to what most people would call a grazing period.
Yeah, so, and the answer that I gave Clint is very grey because it's a very grey area in terms of a grazing period. Now, if those chooks rely solely on that lawn as a source of food for their living, then NSFW is not going to be for you, as is most herbicides, unfortunately. It's just the way that it is. It's not, oh, this herbicide's safe for birds, chickens, guinea pigs. They're all going to have their own withholding period, whatever that is. For kids and pets that don't rely on the lawn as a part of their food for survival.
How many kids do you reckon rely on lawn for the
Well,
food as part of the
listen, it's 2024.
I identify as a furry.
And Isaac Butterfield makes some cracker videos on what's going on in this world right now. So
we need to send him some fertilizer, actually. He'd be due.
Anyway,
Sorry, Dylan.
once dry, so once you've applied NSFW and it's become dry on the leaf, it's safe to re-enter. Obviously, if you read the label, you don't want to apply it on a windy day or if there's rain in the forecast, because it's just going to, if you get spray drift, it could be detrimental to the plants, as Clint has shown many times to his hedge.
It'll come back. It just takes 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. There also is a comment in one of our ads at the moment about someone's bushes around their lawn dying, and they're complaining that NSFW killed their plants and did nothing to the lawn. Well, of course, that's what it is.
How the fuck does it kill your plant? Oh,
Well,
sorry.
spray drift. So
My bad.
obviously you want to avoid that. Rain is just going to not give you an ideal result. So unfortunately, yeah, you just got to wait for a nice, not too warm, but dry day. But yeah, 4 hours or until at least dry for re-entry of pets and kids and humans.
If you have guinea pigs, this is not lawn advice. I'd just let them eat it and hopefully they die. Anyway, on that, outro time.
Brutal.
Hey, I'm an innocent bystander. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm innocent.
Come on this way.
So are you from Houston?
Man, I'm from Port Arthur, Texas, and I'm a female. I did not drive no getaway car. I'm legally blind.
How'd you get wrapped up with these folks?
I got wrapped up. I was walking down the street and I caught